Ready? The guy in pit lane is faster than any car on this track. What?
Yeah, that's the
Oh!
No. Which car was it? NSX. I think that'd be a lot. Acura into you guys. Yeah.
I forgot what it was.
race car?
Oh yeah, the BMW? Yeah.
Full throttle.
Han stämplar.
Ja, gör det.
Vem är det som kör?
Ben Collins.
Ja, det är det såklart. Åh.
Den svingen är lång. Left.
Den låter inte så mycket.
Nej.
Men det är el-hybrid-sak.
Ja, det är
Vart ska vi nu?
I think we crested that. Like, I didn't think there was any way he was getting out of it. Anywhere near.
P1 just chilling out. Or no, it's not. It's a 675 LT. But behind it we have a Carrera GT. Gorgeous. 488. Gorgeous Alpina B7. That's a nice combo, 488 and B7. That's a beautiful car. And X5M and the 918. The color to sample Porsche 718. Wow, the 918 is sexy as hell. That's also a good combo. X5M and 918. So let's do a little walk around on the 918. Pilot Sport Cup 2. And Carrera GT. Gorgeous car. I think it looks better than the 918, but once you look at it now, it's like looks so long when you've seen a 918. What was that? Why does this Tesla look special? P90D, yeah. Anyway.
And we're ready to go. Putting it in gear, we're going to grab the right paddle and pull the right paddle to you. In the little center indicator, that will change it from P to 1. Once it's in 1, as soon as you touch the throttle, the parking brake is going to release automatically and you'll be able to drive away. Right? When we come to a stop, if you're in the front group all the way in the back, you're there. So those are your 3 cars. Okay? When we rotate, the front car is going to move to the second car to the third car is going to go all the way to the front. Yes. Right? So
First thing, because it is Le Mans. Talk about Le Mans.
Le Mans basically is one of the biggest 3 races in the world. You've got the Monaco Formula 1 Grand Prix, you've got the Indy 500 in the States, and you've got Le Mans. And in fact, there is a gentleman here whose father was in the film Le Mans, Steve McQueen. So there's not many events that have got a film that has actually been done around the emotion and the passion of a race that actually just talking about it, I don't know about you, because we've both raced there. I've got the hairs in the back of my head standing up. But what I've learned in all of the times that I've raced there is that every time we won because we stayed out of the pits. The average speed per lap is 240 kilometers per hour. So if you are in the pits for 1 minute, 60 seconds longer than the opposition, then at 240 kilometers per hour, that's a lot of kilometers of track to gain back. And one thing that we were able to do, and this victory here was defined exactly by that, is we used less tires than anybody else. We were able to keep the tire on the car for a longer period. In fact, in that year, there was only 9 sets of tires went onto the car over 24 hours. So think in a different way. Le Mans is like a Formula 1 season, 17 Grand Prix back to back. So think of a Formula 1, 17 Grand Prix, only using 9 sets of tyres.
It's amazing.
At the top speeds, exactly the same as Le Mans, at the average speeds of Le Mans. It is quite an amazing statistic. But the key point was that in the regulations at Le Mans, you're not allowed to change tyres and to refuel at the same time. And the push on this is for efficiency. And so therefore, with the development that we did with Michelin over the winter, we're always pushing the limits. We were pushing at Audi, we were pushing Michelin, and they were pushing us for different things. And together they got the concept perfect, where we could keep the tyre on the car with performance, and also with the consistency and the feedback. Because one big factor is that it's fine being fast on the first lap, but on the 65th lap, when the tyre tread depth has dropped off and you still need to have the braking into the first chicane, when you hit the pedal at 100 kilos of force, you still need that tyre feedback coming through the pedal. And that is what delivered in this situation, a 5-stint run by Benoit Traillier, and that sealed the victory for Audi at Le Mans. It was a very interesting one because it kind of gave us everything. It gave us the ability to run fast, but it gave us, importantly, the ability to run long. And that sits perfectly into gear. But I give you one story in this one, because this is a British driver, Nick Tandy. He's driving for the opposition of Audi, Porsche, so that's the dark side as far as we're concerned. But he did something pretty stunning, because in 2015 he was the Porsche Junior and they won Le Mans 24 hours. They were the ones, in fact this is their car, that weren't expected, but they delivered the success. And the success in that year was the performance that they had in the middle of the night. When they went onto the softer compounded tyre, the tarmac is cooler, so you can run a softer compounded tyre, get more performance, and they just delivered lap times. Then, at the end of the year, he came to the States and pitted Le Mans, but not driving an LMP1, but driving a GT car. And because it was so wet, it's like what it will be maybe in about 45 minutes later, because it was so wet in a GT car that normally is 5 seconds a lap slower than the class-leading and race-winning car, then they were still able to come back. And so this car, these guys, they won the race outright at Petit Le Mans after 10 hours in torrential rain conditions, being the quickest car on the circuit. So it's fine being quick in the day, it's fine being quick in the dry, but when you've got to have that confidence with the tyre, with the car, when you're coming up to a corner, when you're braking, turning in, you've got to have that feel. And that is, in my experience, and this is my 20th anniversary with Michelin. So I should get a watch, I think. Yeah. It's my 20th anniversary working with Michelin and racing with Michelin. And in all of my success, it's been about that partnership. It's been about working with the engineers, the designers, to make sure we had the next iteration, the next tyre that was going to give us the performance and the longevity, and also the safety, which was a key factor for us. And at the same time, keep us one step ahead of the opposition in whatever we were having to race in. So today I think you're going to get two experiences anyway. Hopefully you get some dry running, hopefully you get some wet, but definitely you'll have to have some dry and wet braking, and that's where I think the generation of tyres, and especially the new tyre, having done 2 or 3 laps yesterday, gives you a good advantage, is that confidence-inspiring feel and feedback as you brake and turn into the corners.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you
you
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for the